Oops. Waiting for me. Why are you waiting for me? Oh, there we go. Waiting for me. Why are you waiting for me? Can everyone hear me? If so, just let me know in the chat. And also, hello, if anyone can hear me. Muffled a bit? It could be my headset that I'm on. Thanks, Joe. And let me see, I'm going to do the same thing Steve does and Bruce does as well. Let me go back up here. So we have, well, I don't know if Jeremy's back yet, but we have Jeremy J of the House of Moth, Bruce of Brinkus Creations, let me see here, Thomas, Garth, Eric, Retro Techie, Joe of Joe's Computer Museum. Yeah. Can hear and understand you. Yay. And hello, Swordfish. So, this is my first time ever doing anything like this. Yeah, well, I need the PC stuff, Jay, as I get a lot of PC stuff to work on. Here, let me show you, such as this lovely thing here, which for some reason is not showing on the YouTube. Oh, there we go. Haha. This Ace is, I just finished for a client who needs a new to them computer. So just finished installing Windows 10 on it for them. Let me turn the camera back. So right now I'm only dealing with one webcam, which is why well, it'll be a nice new to them computer, Steve. But yes, it would make a great toilet seat as well. Ha 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 ha. So a little history on this MacBook Pro. Back on, I think it was Saturday. I'm going to say Saturday. I was browsing Facebook Marketplace, and this one came up, 2008 MacBook Pro, 4 parts. Not sure if it works or turns on at all. And so the description was just for parts. Not sure if it's working or if it even turns on. Charger not included. So, but it was $20. And I said, done. I would buy it. So I only had 60-watt power supplies, which, as I found out, wasn't enough to try to turn this on. Oh, and by the way, you were looking here. Oh, hold on, let me move this out of the way. You were looking here at a, that's so weird, at a EAP mug that is sold by Mac 84. I recommend you all go and buy one. That's all I'm going to say on that. So we'll move the mug. So yesterday I went out and bought this power supply. I seem to be delayed between what I'm seeing in StreamYard and what I'm seeing on YouTube. I don't know how fast I'm talking or anything else like that. Welcome back, Jeremy. You're not late. We just started. Who's Mac 84? Nobody knows who he really is. I think he does Arnold impressions, if I'm not mistaken. So I went out and bought this knockoff power supply, but I've had good luck with this brand from a store just up the road. They haven't set any of my Macs yet on fire. So we're going to connect this and see what happens. This is what's going on tonight. YouTube always has a slight delay. Okay. Thanks, Steve. I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh, this is so weird. Well, Retro Techie, so far, knock on wood, they have not made my Macs go boom. They have been nice and still work. So let's see what happens. So we have a green light. And we're going to see what happens when we try to turn it on. Interesting that it has a green light because, yeah, it hasn't been plugged in. So I don't know how the battery got magically charged. Oh, the CD spinning up. And it just shut off. And it seems to be trying to boot again. Okay. So it tries to turn on, but then it turns automatically off. Now, in the world of PCs, because I used to work at a laptop repair store that mostly, solely focused on PC laptops. Many, many moons ago, we would take out the battery. So, I just took the battery out. If you hold down the power button for a long time, no. Steve, shouldn't you be saying that? Shouldn't we be telling you that on your streams? Listen to Bruce. I really think these things are easier. Try turning it off. Then. Thanks, Garth. Would have never guessed. Have you tried turning it off and on again? All right, so I removed the battery to see what happens. Okay. So I'm going to try to turn it on. Oh, let me move it back so you can kind of see the light in the front. Wow. Okay, what happens if you hold down the power button for a long time? Okay. How long do you suggest, Bruce, to hold down the power button for? 30 seconds or so? $10. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to get my pillow and a blanket so I can take a nap while I hold this power button down. 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, so it turned on and then it turned off. Should I try just quickly pressing the power button at this point? Yeah, I saw that as well. Please work. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see that as well, Eric. But now I'm not hearing the CD trying to spin up. Try pulling both RAM sticks and power it on. Okay, give that a shot, Jay. Alright, so let's take out the memory. And try not to lose these little screws as I do it. Okay, place hard. Okay. Yeah, well, you haven't seen all the PC stuff I have around, Jay, so to be fair. Although I am streaming from my MacBook, so it should be semi, or not my MacBook, sorry, my Mac Pro. So it should be semi-happy, you would think. Hold on, I'll take this over so I can work on my lap. Oh, it's DDR3. No, DDR2. 5300, okay. Okay, so it has 2 gigs of DDR2 5300S. Or did. Now it has nothing. That's what my boyfriend does to me. He likes to pet me and call me sweet names and then offers me chocolate and then tries to get me to do things. Oh, that sounds wrong, but like the dishes. Should really rephrase that. Oh. Okay, so it's beeping. We'll try to keep it semi-PG for now, Jay. So it beeped. All right. So let's try just sticking one stick of memory back in and see what it does. MacBooks and I are phenomenally known for hating each other when it comes to memory. Yeah, that's what I'm just about to do, Jay. I just put one stick back in, plugged it back in. I don't know. Like beats. We're trying to communicate with it. Okay. What do you mean by the blue or red stick, Eric? Yeah, I have tons of DDR2. I can't shake the effing things because nobody wants them. And it's not doing anything again. I'm gonna try Bruce's thing of holding it for 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, it's a green stick. Oh. Try the other round stick. Only put. Yeah, it seems to want to live, but this was, according to the person I bought it from, this came from his uncle's or grandfather's or somebody's workplace years ago. It didn't come with the power supply, and it's been kind of sitting around for, well, since they got it years ago. And he decided just to let it go. Much like the I won't start singing the Frozen song because, oh dear God, you don't want me to sing. All right, so I'm trying the other stick in, just the one in, see what happens. All right, hang tight. I'm going to go grab some more of this. I think I have more of this memory. I still have my headset on, so I can actually talk to you. It's Bluetooth. Yay! I just can't see the chat. All right, where is this? Okay. So that's 42. How do you make a better block? Yes, I am sure it actually says 85 watt on the side of it. Right, Techie? So, I don't think it's configured. Oh, the power brick is new, Garth. And can you hear me now, Bruce? I thought I was. Let me double check. Oh, why is it showing us line up? Did I turn on the There, is this better? I've actually realized my headset wasn't turned on the entire time. It just stuck in my ears. Or do I have to restart the stream? So I found I had two of the 1 gig 5300S. Oh, okay. Thanks, Steve. But the same quality. Okay, no, that's fair. Okay, yeah, no, I was apparently using the webcam microphone, which I'm sitting right beside. Previously, I had put my headset on but didn't turn it on. So, I like the wireless because then I can go and get things from the other side of the room, like memory, and still be able to talk. But apparently, if you don't remember to turn the thing on, it's like when I work on computers, on desktops, and I have unplugged it to do whatever work on it and put a card in or something. And then I go to turn it on and realize I haven't plugged it back in and I don't know why it's not turning on. I've done that more times than I care to admit. But, okay. Now these sticks I know work because I've actually tested them. Oh, you haven't seen my room. Only dies right away. It's not happy. Yeah, I'm noticing that as well, Jay. Yeah, as soon as I let go of the power button, like the CD starts or whatever starts spinning up, and as soon as I let go of the power button, um, it, the LED goes off and it just shuts down. Hey, Justin, welcome. Anybody have any suggestions? I don't know, besides throwing it over the balcony, what else to suggest? I mean, I can try that other stick. Right here. Oh, that's the one that came from it. Okay. 2. CD3. I missed what you did after you moved both RAM sticks. Okay. So what I did is, just to recap, Jay, I removed both RAM sticks. We got the really loud beeping. I put one stick back in at a time, and it did the same whole turn on, turn off right away thing. I went and grabbed 2 sticks that I have in stock that I've tested both of. They test fine, and it's doing the exact same thing with the memory that I know works. So right now there's 1 stick of RAM that I know works in the laptop, but the laptop's doing the same thing, turns on, turns off. Should I try like some isopropyl alcohol and a toothbrush? And try to clean out those memory slots? Try the other RAM slot. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, because I've been using the same one, so I'll totally try the other one. Okay. Well, we'll go with Retro Techie's idea first, and put it in the top RAM slot, because I've been using like the bottom RAM slot. And a shot, if I can. Yeah. Both RAM slots. If I had the issue with the modules inserted, it would be again, plastic RAM check. Yeah, so it did the same thing. Okay. It's been a while since I've done the SMC, so I'm just Googling it. No, I don't care about the functions. Oh, it's right on there. left shift, left control, left option keys on the keyboard. Okay, left shift, left control, and left option. Oh, hang on, with removable batteries. Okay. Battery, battery. If it needs to be recapped, you know who I'm going to be contacting for that one? Retro Techie. Oh, okay. I'll try that again. Yeah, I think I am. Reset the SMC on MacBook removable batteries. Okay, I wasn't reading. And then removable batteries. Okay, so this one's shut down the Mac, remove the battery, press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Release the power button. Yeah, it says reset the SMC on Mac notebooks with removable batteries. So shut down the Mac. There already is. Remove the battery. Done. Press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. Then release the power button. Reinstall the battery. And then it says turn on the Mac by pressing the power button. Is the reinstalling of the battery really that important? No, it doesn't say to unplug it, Retro Techie. I'm literally looking here. Let me show you what I found. I'll share the link. Okay, I'll try removing the power as well. I just shared the link with what I was reading. 3, 4, 5. I'm just plugging it back in, see what happens. No, same issue. It just, the front light turns on for a brief second and then it turns off. You can boot with a battery, but definitely try it. Yeah, I tried it unplugged, and it did the exact same thing. It just turns on for a brief second, and then it turns off again. So you're saying take it apart, Jay and Steve? It's like rumble at you two. No, it's not an original power brick, but I have used them in the past, and they do turn yellow when they're charging the battery, like a regular Apple would. 1260. Okay. Take it apart. Okay, let me find how to take this thing apart. What was it? 1260. It is an J. It is an A1260. I don't see. Oh, do you want the serial number as well? Yeah, I found I got the iFixit up right now. I removed the RAM shield. Oh. Then we don't have to do this. I actually do only on occasion done that. And then it says, well, you guys are evil. Just take it apart. Hang on, I'm going to put the serial number in the chat here for Jay. That's W8839. I just put the serial number in the chat. So now we start. Okay, so remove those two screws. Okay, let's put those three over here. Yep. Oh, come on. Really? Really? All right, so I'm just following the iFixit guide here, and sorry I'm doing this off screen, but it's just a lot easier to do. Okay, so remove those two, blah, blah, blah. And remove the following 6. Okay, iFixit toolkit that I got for my birthday. I'll get out the Torx driver. And this is the toolkit I got for my birthday. Ooh, fancy. You can see it. I don't know if you can. Oh, okay, I'm a little bit off screen. So, let's use it for the first time. Okay, just trying to find the right bit. That's a 4. That's a 5. So maybe turn the 6 out. Yep. All right, because for some reason, despite the fact that I fixed it saying there's 6 T, oh, the 2, okay. I misread. There's 2. Sorry if I go quiet. This is my first stream and I'm used to working, well, by myself. And most of the people I have to talk to are animals. So, and they usually don't talk back that much. Okay, so I'm just removing the back 4 screws. Thanks, Steve. All right, so those are done. Step 5. Oh my God. Thanks, Eric. Really? Apple? There. They really made these fun to work on. Although I mostly work on PC laptops, and to take those things apart these days, even to do a simple task as either upgrade the memory or upgrade the hard drive or what have you, you have to take the whole bottoms off, and there's usually, oh God, something like 12 to 15 screws at least, and then you got to pry the whole bottom off after taking out all the screws. It's not like the good old days when you had a bay door on the bottom and you could just take those off and get to the parts you needed. Okay, rotate the computer 90 degrees and remove the 3.2 filament on the rear of the computer. This is just like a PC. How many more screws can you put into your computer? Oh, yeah. I can imagine, Thomas. I'd be as well. There's a great local company that I usually send off the newer, any iMacs that are glued together, or taped together, whatever the heck they do. I'm assuming these gotta come out. I send them off to those because they are certified and they've got all the parts. And I'd rather send it off to somebody who knows what they're doing than me freaking around with something and completely messing it up. And then end up having to buy the customer a new Mac, which could get expensive. Don't open enough. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the only ones I had, Bruce, were 60-watt ones, and they didn't seem to do anything with the. I tried a 60-watt just for fun, and it just did nothing at all. Not doing much more than now, but with an Acer 19-inch laptop. Wow. The largest laptop I've ever seen was it was a 17-inch, and the thing was heavier than old dirt. Okay, so do not yank off the, okay. Lift up, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Step 8. I guess I open it up. Well, let's put you back on camera. I know the 60-watt one was good because I had got it with a 13.3 2012 MacBook Pro that I'm using, and it worked fine with that one. So, and I have another one that I was using with my other MacBook, so I just never bothered replacing the power supply because they were both 60 watts. So I know that it works. But yeah, it did. It just, same with this one, the light just automatically turned green as soon as it was plugged in. Okay, so I got all the screws out. All right, now what? Lift up on the case. Don't you forget these sides. Okay, there are 4 plastic clips over these. Okay. Okay, lift up on the rear of the case. Work your fingers along the side. Bring the case as you go. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the splinter might actually come in handy on that one. Yeah, I was just thinking that, but they're saying use your fingers, but where did I put the tech? Now I'm starting to sound like Steve. Where did I put my tools? Second. Yeah. I plan on it first. I just got this one because it was fast, and I was like, oh yeah, this will work. No, apparently not. Okay, so. Oh, well that was a lot. No, I didn't need the splinter at all. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna get it open. Why is everything taped down? I hate when companies tape things down. Like, there's my rant for the night. Don't tape things down, companies. Oh, we'll forgive you this time, I guess. Okay. So, disconnect the trackpad and keyboard ribbon. Removing tape is necessary. Yes. Okay. I sent you an image on Discord. Oh, okay. Let me check out Discord here. Okay. Beans. Okay. All right. So the top with the keyboard and all that good stuff is off. Okay, yeah, don't let your kid dissolve in the water. So here's what we're looking at now. Okay, showing the power on pads on the board. So we now have a disassembled 2008. This is going a bit more beyond. Let me open this up. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, let me get this back up. Yeah, there, it looks like there's a bit of dust in it. It's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Worked on a lot worse. Okay, so now, can we see the board? You sure can, Steve. Just give me a sec. I'll pick the computer up. Hold on, I'm going to bring up StreamYard just because it shows me what's the delayed version of this. Oops. Do need that power bar. Is that in focus? Do you want it any closer, Steve? Because this is becoming awkward to hold like this. Try bringing it closer. Yeah, it's got nicely 2 fans. All right, I'm just going to put it down. Let me know if you need another close-up there, Steve. Sorry, just getting awkward with my hands. Yeah. Yes, it needs a good dusting, but I'm not too worried about that now. I just want to see if... Do you want to join me on the stream, Steve? Okay, I'm going to find that image. Where's that? There it is there. Okay, so try shorting out those. I know Jay mentioned try shorting out the pads. Does anyone have any idea of how to short the pads out? Would it just be like a small flathead screwdriver? I'm not sure how to do that on this. Or would it be a paper clip? I have that handy as well. Yeah. Or a jumper wire. Okay. Okay, I'll try. I have this. Oops, let me go back to this. Where's that? I have this small little flathead focus screwdriver, which is good for also jumping. That's a dusty one. Which is also good for shorting, like doing jumpers on motherboards, like for desktops. Because every so often I'll get a motherboard in that The pins aren't labeled. Okay. So where is that? Hmm. Oh, are they those two things? Okay. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so I'll use the flathead screwdriver then because it's plastic and not conductive. I'm going to bring up that photo Jay sent me one more time. Yeah, I guess it's those two. Oh, they're really tiny. Okay, so let me just reconnect the power. We got the power, we got the tools. I think that was the line out of Ghostbusters. Something along those lines. Okay, so the light is green. So try those two. I always have 911 on speed dial for Steve when he streams. Yeah, I would think so as well, but from the photo that Jay sent me, it's to the left, or sorry, to the right of where the memory slot is. Here, I'm going to actually move the laptop up. Get a lot easier. So it's right in there. Oh, I guess I'm kind of off camera. I can't see. Move it over a bit. Yeah, so it's like right in there. No, Jay, they did not. That's it. We got the tools, we got the talent. That's it. Great Ghostbusters line. So the power pads didn't do anything, Jay? Disconnect the hard drive? Yeah, I can totally do that. Disconnect the power first. That comes from my PC training. Disconnect power first. It drives me crazy when I watch some people stream, not mentioning any names. Mac 84, who doesn't always disconnect the power when they're working on stuff. Yeah, there's something I haven't seen in a while. All right, so how do I disconnect the hard drive? Actually, that's what I was looking at how to do. Oh, okay, so it's just right there. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, the hard drive is disconnected. Okay, we'll disconnect the hard drive cable from the logic board. Okay, if the pads don't work, okay, well, the issue. I disconnect everything else you can find until it starts acting weird. See, yet another reason you should be, excuse me, yet another reason you should be moving to Canada, Steve. We have the Blu-ray sets of Ghostbusters. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Yeah, hey Jay, if you want to join, please feel free. I'm using StreamYard, as you can see. Yeah, if you want to come in and tell me what to do, I will. This is going to sound wrong, but I will listen to what. Yes, go Canada. I'll more than be happy to have you as my co-pilot. Well, Steve has to do just a cross Canada tour. That's it. The Mac 84 tour. Introduce the power. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I got the hard drive disconnected. I'll come help you move your basement, Steve. How about that? And then I can get those iPad socks. Bwahaha. So what else can I disconnect, I guess, is the question. I've done the hard drive. All right, let's see here. Let me just look up a total disassembly of this. Okay. Oops. One capsule gun. Disassembly. Safety first. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to disconnect the optical drive right now. Okay, I already know that. We got the thing apart. Oh, so it's just right there. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, that's where all the cool kids went, Nick. Okay, hard drive, optical drive, card cage, and airport. Well, it's because we have the best bacon up here, Retro Techie. That's why he wants to be one of us. That's just a given. I am betting you have at least one, if not more, in your basement, Steve. What's interesting is I'm taking up this tape off the connectors. The black on the connectors is also still attached. Okay, so that's disconnected. Well, that's not a good idea, Jay. I'll have to tell Wendy that. Wasn't a good idea to get you sick. All right, so I got that done. Disconnect. You don't know what you're missing out on, Steve. Got some good bacon up here. What's that? Card. Okay. Enjoy your supper, Garth. Alright, so I found out how to get rid of the Airport Extreme card. Why is everything freaking taped down? Once I figure out how you can be a mod, Retro Techie, you could totally be a mod, okay? I promise. There's one screw in there. Oh. Okay, so I'm just getting with the airport card. Maybe getting with the airport card? It's a bit convoluted. Oh. Okay. Okay then. Never done this before, so this is a first time for everything. I feel like Sam Beckett in Quantum Leap, jumping into something I don't quite know exactly what's going on. But, oh, come on, seriously? Oh. Well, since you told me how to do it, Steve, you are also a moderator. I'm also going to make Jay a moderator as well, and I've also made Retro Techie a moderator, just so he stops complaining. I don't know if I broke that. No, it doesn't look like it. Really hard to get up. Okay. So, seriously? Who did this? Well, to be fair, Jay, he did give me the mod power on his stream, so it only seems. Who the, like, seriously, why is this all take down? This is soon going to turn into a. Okay, yay. Okay, got the airport card out. What else was Steve saying? Oops. Sorry for the bright light. I have a headset that has not a problem. Vintage Hillbilly Shack. Make him on and all. But I do need to go back. Steve had mentioned. Okay, so I removed the hard drive, the optical drive, the airport card. Where is the card cage and backup battery? Main mod. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just where would I find those two things? The card cage and the backup battery. Baconator. Oh, that sounds really good right now. And I got a Wendy's like spitting distance away from my apartment. Connected on the hard drive. Should be for the broad connector. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna show you just to double check. I'm kind of using an iFixit guide, Michael. It's just like I'm finding ones for like how to remove the hard drive and how to remove the optical drive. And then I found out how to remove the airport card, so yeah. But Jay, you're talking about this connector right up here, correct? My thumb's kind of pointing at. Ooh. I just reheated some thick sliced bacon made yesterday for a yummy snack. Yes. Oh, we got some pretty. There's a chain called Loblaws up here, and they sell really thick bacon. That is, oh, so good. Yeah, I can talk bacon all night. I got this one, okay. And then Steve mentioned the backup battery as well. Where would I find said backup battery? Or is that part of the... I only have one gaming PC, and I don't even use it to game. I just simply use it to copy customers' data over. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the other one, the only other PC I got, I use to test hard drives and erase them. And it's definitely not a gaming computer. It's something I got from a place I used to work at. A law firm I used to work at did IT, and we got them like for $50 a pop or something because we were moving everybody over to laptops. So at the time, okay, so the hard drive, optical drive, the that thingy I just disconnected, and the airport is all done. Is there the backup battery? Or should I might just Google that. Backup battery. Hmm. Comes on gaming PC available. I don't have any Microsoft keyboards actually. Different off-brand names, some Logitech and stuff, but okay. Well, there was a PC brand named Foxconn that did PC boards back in the day. I've not seen a Foxconn battery or battery. Sorry, looking at the battery. I have not seen the Foxconn motherboard in quite some time. Okay. Spare tire replacement. I am not seeing where a backup battery would be, Steve. And I'm not having much luck with my DuckDuckGo searches. Any idea? Yeah, it does see. Why can't you have pancakes anymore, Eric? That sounds so sad. I don't know if oh, but curves are so good. All right, well, I got everything else besides that backup battery disconnected. So we're going to try to see what happens. Because at this point, what's the worst that can happen? Where is this? The stream. Hey, Michael's workshop. The stream is at, well, my place. You're looking at my desk / workbench at times. Do you guys see? Okay, might be. Okay. Well, I got everything, as I mentioned, Steve. I got, and to everyone else in the chat, I have removed the airport card. I've disconnected the hard drive, disconnected the card cage thingy, the optical drive, and I just plugged it back in. And now the light isn't turning on. Huh. Huh. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy, but it's a cute fuzzy. So interesting enough. Now when I plug it back in, the light on the power supply doesn't come on after disconnecting all that. Ooh. I had one of those, Eric, the double thick malted with real ice cream. I had, yeah, this past summer. Well, I'm not even, Steve, at this point, I'm not even, let's go back to screen here for a second. I'm not even getting a green light on the, on that anymore. And it's still plugged in. Get it in focus a bit better. Okay. Oh. And by the way, Thomas, you're not the only one. Now I want like a milkshake. All right, we're gonna try shorting those pins out again. And it should be these two. Nothing. Did you disconnect the MagSafe? I did when I was doing the work on it. I did disconnect the MagSafe when I was doing the work, and I plugged it back in, but it's not lighting up on that end. And I've tried it. I'm gonna try it one more time. Yeah, it's not lighting up at all now. What your fingers are. Yeah. So we actually seem a little further behind than when we started, because at least the well, apparently Steve doesn't have a 2008, so it might be being sent to him. I could say something to the wet your fingers first comment, Eric, but I'm going to behave myself. I'm just going to try the 60-watt power supply that I know is from Apple. I'm going to just try that just to see. Oh. Do you want to come on camera? Huh? Hold on, we're going to take a small break because it wouldn't be. I'm going to turn into Mike here for a second. This is Opie, who's trying to really struggle to get out of my hands right now. Hi, Opie. We just decided that you would. She would decide that she would jump on my lap while I was sitting here. She likes to cuddle with me. Okay, so I'm going to remove the 85 knockoff one. Put the official 60-watt one in. I know it's not enough, but I wanted to see if the light turns green, because it did before. Turn it around. Okay. It's on. Yeah. And the 60-watt light, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's flickering. Reconnect the card case. Okay, I'll try that, Jay. So the 60-watt Apple one, which is officially an Apple one, the light just kind of flickers. Okay, just reconnect it. The card cage thing. There we go. Okay, I got a solid green light when I reconnected the card cage. Okay, so with the 60-watt plugged in, just for shits and giggles, well, I guess I have. I'm going to try jumpering those pins again, just to see if anything happens. And then if not, I'll try the 85-watt one that I got, the knockoff brand. Nothing there. Okay, one more time. Just because I'm going to try. Nope. Okay, let's try the 85 again. It seems that the card cage, for some reason, stopped it from lighting up. What does the card cage... Oh, I guess it's for like cards, obviously. But what else does it do? Like, how did I just misplace that screwdriver I had in my hand like 5 seconds ago? I do this a lot. Oh, in front of me. Remove the RAM and try. Give that a shot. Okay, let me unplug it for a sec. See if we get. You want to see if we get any beeps? Then I take it, Steve. If we remove the RAM. Well, I'll quote you, Jay. That's what she said. I figure, oh, it's only 9:20. Oh, hello. Yes, now I do, Steve. So it likes to beep when there's no memory in it. And I don't even have to touch pads or anything. It just automatically does this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, just the power. And it's weird too because it also does it with the lid closed as well. Alright, how do I try this stick? I don't know. Stick it anyway. That's a good question. What does a single beat mean? Hold on, I have a printout over. I found it when I was putting up my new cabinet. Briefly, I didn't just stick it in there. And Mac Computer Help, when I was first starting out, I was stuck when I was working on Mac because I've been working on PCs. So I started making a list of things, and one of them was, what does the beep be? 1 beep equals no RAM installed. Do you think I should take it back to the Apple store then, Thomas, and see if they can give it to the dealer for the 1K? Yeah, that's the weird part. It works when, or it quote unquote works when there's no RAM installed. At least it knows there's no memory. So this might be turning into an 8-hour live stream. Or wait, what's the new? What is the new? Shoot, I need those glasses back on. What is the new record set by Steve again? What was it? 11 hours. That day was where he's trying to install Linux. And Lauren Hilbum. Yeah, and those pads still don't do anything with the memory in the. Yeah, see what Apple thinks. I might as well take that iMac I bought recently that I need to start playing around with. So I'm open to anybody that has any suggestions of what else to give a shot to besides bring it off the balcony. Oh, I love them. Eric, I got this set here. I'm going to just show them off for a sec. And they also have a light on them, which you can tilt. I never really do, because when I'm looking down, pretty much get the light where I want. But yeah, they popped up on my Facebook feed. Surprisingly enough, it was one of those ads that I actually went, I wonder what these things are all about. And I clicked on it, and I normally don't. And when I got them, I was super happy with them. And I got the ones that I can recharge with USB, so not going through batteries. Where would I find the backup battery, Jay? disconnect because I've done some DuckDuckGo searches with, yeah, that's my question. Where is the backup battery in this Model J? Optical. Connector should be next to the optical transformers. Okay. I will take a peek. Well, I will actually show it off. Oh yeah, no, these ones are like have the Eric. These ones here have the they kind of like, yeah. They're like a set of glasses. They just sit over, because I do wear glasses. So they kind of sit on top of where my glasses go. And then this folds down. So I can look through that. And they're a little dirty because I keep putting my hands all over them, but no other way. Also discarded the photo. Okay, thanks, Jay. Oh, could you have sent me a smaller photo? Seriously? Would it be then under the optical drive, Jay, from looking at that photo? Because if you look, try to bring this over a bit more. If you look, like around where that, in that photo that you sent me, it looks like it must be under the optical drive. If that makes sense. Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take the optical drive out then. That's the only thing I can do. Basically, all you need for it to boot would be, in theory, would be working memory and a working processor. And you can still boot. Yeah, it's underneath the friggin'. Oops. Okay, let's disconnect it. Yeah, post. Yeah, sorry, post would be a better word than boot. I agree with you on that one, Eric. sweet little guy. How many screws can they use to hold down a friggin' optical drive? Like, it's a laptop. Oh, gosh. Move. Still. I didn't think I need 50 screws. I won't put anything down. Oh. Okay. So, where do you plug in? Really? Right up there? You don't have to do all that? Oops. Well, that's not good. Well, so much for the backup battery. Just pulled the cables out of the end. Can you tell single voltage to the I can answer if the RAM is good, because I've tested it before and it came back fine. Thanks, Retro Techie. Have a great night. Yeah, and we'll see you around. Yeah, I accidentally pulled the cable and I thought I was disconnecting it, but the cable actually ripped out of the connector. So guess what? Haha, the backup battery is currently disconnected. Who needs cables? All right, so backup battery, say that 3 times fast, is now disconnected. Apparently this is the curse of live streams. Here's receipts. So yes, I do know that the memory that I'm working with is known to be working. How do you test the logic working? Well, you would think to test the logic board communicating with the RAM, obviously it sees that there is no RAM, right? So if it sees that there is no RAM, you think it would still be communicating with the RAM, if that makes sense. All right, so backup battery's disconnected. We'll try those pads again. And we're getting nothing. Should I try reconnecting the top board, like the key, like where the keyboard is and all that good stuff, and just try the power button on that, Jay, to see if it turns back on, because the pads are doing nothing. If it's goofy up communication with the RAM. Yeah, I guess. I mean, one suggestion was made to clean out the RAM slots with a toothbrush and some IPA alcohol, which I do have, just to see if the slots might, because let's face it, we've seen the inside of this computer. It's a wee bit dusty. I'm going to go do that. I'll wait and see if... Oh. All right, man. Yes. So what, or at least, I'm assuming the right RAM was in it. It was PC2 5300S that was in it. I replaced it with PC2 5300S. Yeah, I just got to get myself an ultrasonic cleaner. Or it might be ended up being sent off to Steve, who's been proudly promoting me on his last stream, to ultrasonic clean the board. But I am going to try to clean out the slots. Just, yeah, it never hurts to try. Yeah, I tried different RAMs, Steve. The RAM I'm actually using right now is from my stuff, and I know it works. So it's like I've tested the memory. I know it works when I put it away. So try a different RAM and I try both. Okay. Yeah, and I've tried both slots as well. Like just putting it in one of each, and it still does the same thing. So I am going to try to clean out the slots. Why not? Just need to grab my toothbrush. And, okay. I'll take some and you could. I'm going to take that advice and just put it on the back burner. I don't think I'm going to pee on it to make it all better. Yeah. No. I mean, I can try. Have you heard? Yeah. That's what I was thinking as well. Eric? So I'm just cleaning out the slots where the memory sits. I'm actually going to put, I was wondering the other day, what I was going to do with the Eat mug. I'm going to pour some alcohol into it just to make putting my toothbrush in easier. Okay. And dry out for a bit. I'm also going to try, yeah. All right. I thought it was as well, Steve. I was like, what am I going to use? Oh, wait, I need a container because the last one I used to use, unfortunately, it fell off my bench and it got smashed. So now I know I'm going to use the 8 mug for rubbing alcohol. Okay. All right, Thomas, have a good night at work. Try not to work too hard. Wow, Jeremy, what have you missed? Oh, great. Now you suggested that. Jay, I've already scrubbed it down. Poop. Okay. What did you miss? We tore the whole laptop apart. We disconnected pretty much everything, and it still doesn't do anything except for beep at us when we don't have memory in. Yes, this is true. I refuse to pee on it. Oh, you guys. All right. So I cleaned out using the compressed air. I will remember that next time, Jay. Use compressed air first. Never thought about it. Oh, I saw some life. Fans briefly spun. Oh yeah, we had to take the whole. You have to take the whole top of it off to get inside of it. No, still not doing anything. Good question on subject. If I had copious amounts of compressed air, I would, Jay, but my last can is running low. But it's still not doing anything. Should I try putting the top back on and using the power button, or would it make any difference at this point? Jay? I'm kind of leaving this in your guys' hands because this is a little out of my wheelhouse. As I grew up using PCs. I know, gasp, but it's what we had. And it's what I was trained to work on. Try the other way. Okay. Yeah, I have a small air compressor as well. It makes a lot of noise. And it's 10 o'clock at night and I live in an apartment building, so I'd rather not use that. Try the other. Okay. I've been using the top one, Jay, but I can try the bottom one. And when I mean top, I mean when this thing is flipped over. And I've been using the one. Let me go here. I've been using the one closest to the gray here. But I'll try the other one. Just for shits and giggles. Okay, it's in there. I actually got my air compressor after I watched Steve's video on that little compressor that he got. And then we got talking, and I went, "Where did you get it from?" And he told me, and I bought one. And the rest of they say is history. Oh, come on. I saw the fans move. Yes, okay, I did that. I put in the opposite ones. This time the fans had a bit of life. When I used the screwdriver on the pads, still didn't get it to turn on though. Should I try putting the top pad, but like the keyboard, like the top thing back on? Yeah, I did as well, but it doesn't do anything past that. That's why I was thinking of maybe putting the top piece back on and using the actual power button at this point. Like not reassemble a whole darn thing because there's like a gazillion screws, but if that would make any difference, I don't know. Yes, I did find the backup battery. I broke the backup battery, but it's disconnected forever. Okay. Yeah, so I accidentally ripped the cable out of the connector, trying to disconnect the backup battery. So it's permanently disconnected. Okay, where did that come from? Oops. Oops. Bear with me 1 sec. Where the poop is that connected? Oh, come on. Where was that? The damn thing was taped down. Easier to sit down and see this. Disconnect the power. Kill anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. So I got the top part reconnected. It's too late to mention. Yeah, so I just put the top cover back on, press the power button and I'm getting no signs of life. There's a good question for Jay. Is it possible to test to see if there's voltage on the pads? It might have, Steve. I don't really know, unfortunately, the full history of it. Yeah. I do have a multimeter. Oh, I'm hoping to win that fancy one that Bruce is offering out whenever he offers it out. I have this one from many, many moons ago. Still works to this day. I have this bad boy here. This don't know what the right or wrong volt. You're just supposed to automatically know that, Jay. Yeah, I keep looking at every time he shows off one, and I'm just like, oh, I like the LED display. It's so pretty. If it's really nothing is short. But what would I test, I guess? And what would I set the multimeter to? Because the most I ever use this for is, honestly, is to test power supplies for laptops. So, well, I'm going to show something off if this doesn't work. I'll show something that actually does work before I sign off for the night. And really, Steve, coming from you, call it a night? Really? 11 hours later, call it a night? Yeah, you can hear. We only have the one left now, Steve, the small white one that you saw before. The big one's gone back home with our owner, and we kept the small one until their owners come back in April. No, this has been, honestly, Steve, this has been fun. It's actually nice to be able to talk to other folks and get your 2 cents and your input. Thanks very much, Eric, and have a great night, and have a great sleep. It totally is. I totally agree, Eric. It's part of the game. It is what it is. But I can show something off that actually does work. So just bear with me 1 second. And I'll remove the board for a full inspection off stream because I gotta find out how to remove the board and stuff. So, because again, Odom will have us on this one. Yeah, well, that's the way I look at it, Jeremy. Like, even if I can't get this one working, like, the fans work. I've seen them spin. You know, unfortunately, I really can't say what else works because I haven't seen the monitor work or, like, the screen work. Well, obviously, the hard drive can be yanked. So, there's that as well. What? Let me show you this little sook. Hold on, we're going to turn around. And we'll go down. And this is Nilu. She's been here whining behind me, looking for some attention. She's just a big cuddle bug. Hey, aren't you? Aren't you? Hmm? Oh, I know. Sorry, did I stop? And as soon as I stop patting her, she comes right over to me and wants more attention. All right, let's show something that works. And I haven't really had much, unfortunate time to really play with because I've been buying. Stop! Don't bark. Oh, hi! Look, there we are. Ta-da! Here's my grape iMac. I'll turn off the light above it. So it's pretty glary. That looks a little better. And I'll boot it up, show you it works. So I do apologize with the refresh rate because I can kind of see it on my end. But did you have at least 70 computers that I need to go through and pass on? Ooh. I can hear my partner already saying no because I'm kind of drooling over the 70 computer thing. So this is the iMac I picked up. It's running 8.6. I'm slowly learning how to use this system profiler. Here we go. So it is, it has 96 megabytes of memory. It's a 333 megahertz processor, PowerPC G3. I don't know what else to say about it. It has a 6 gig hard drive. And it works. It seems to be working fine. The person that I got it from still had a whack of stuff. Oh, interesting question. In my trash, there's these 3 items. And when I try to empty the trash, cannot be because the items in it, other than folders, are locked. Hold down the option key. Oh, okay. I didn't read that. Option, special. Erase trash. Aha! There we go. Just figured something out while I was on the live stream. There we go. But yeah, the person hadn't emptied anything out. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Just figured that out. I need to learn how to read, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna try to use this as a database so I can actually keep track of all my computers in it that I have, just in case of fire or something like that along, God forbid, but down the road. Yeah, there's times that I'm like, wait, how do I? Because I didn't start using the Mac OS until 10.6. Snow Leopard was my first introduction to it. So I have a book on it coming on 8.6 for the beginner. I also have up top here. I run out of room on my desk. I have Mac for Dummies 3rd edition, which actually has been kind of good to have. Because it did mention there is a chapter, and I've actually increased it. Your first database, and they were talking about what's the program? Yeah, it was the ClarisWorks, which is on this computer. I don't know if ClarisWorks came with 8.6. But yeah, so ClarisWorks is on this, and one of these days I'm going to figure out how to create desktop shortcuts. Wasn't that? What's it under? That's it. So yeah, ClarisWorks. Aha. As I slowly find it. And then I can do the database from here, and it actually did not come with the OS itself, but came installed. Oh, okay. Very cool, Jay. Or Steve. I kind of like to have the books as well as trying to use it, because to me, it's like a Mac or like a Windows user. And I've known a few of these that have tried to use the Mac OS, and they're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So you got to kind of help them walk through it. So I just need I just need a guide to kind of help me. Steve, coming from you, just play around. You can't break it. I've seen your streams. Yes, you can. But yeah, so I'm gonna start using the database with it and go from there. Oh, well, not let me quit. No. Okay, done. What? You'd be surprised. There's been days. Yeah, true enough. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here on that positive note, showing that at least this works. And this was interesting, figuring out where the shutdown was as well. But slowly coming around to it. So I'd like to thank everybody here for joining. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this or anything else along those lines, but we will kind of see what the future holds. It might not always be Mac stuff. This is why I didn't corner myself into calling it Trina's. I don't know if there's a T word that describes Apple computers, but anyway. Oh, yeah, no, I can totally do that. Yes, I will totally do that. I will totally do that. Sorry, Vintage Hillbilly Shack or VHS. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I didn't realize that they had an about page. I'm still learning all this fun stuff. So, and yeah, and I will definitely keep PCs. I will give the pets some extra pets from the pets some extra pets. That's a tongue twister. From all of you. Yeah, and I will keep working on PCs, not burning them, because Tina Potrip, make an email address just for YouTube. Oh yeah, no, I did that as well, Steve. When I created this account because I used Firefox and I use don't tell Jay this. I use Chrome as my main browser. So I created like a dummy email address in Firefox just to handle YouTube stuff. So unfortunately, it did not turn on. And we're still. Oh, I hugged the dog as well. VHS. Yeah, it did not turn on. Sorry, my brain is scattered at times. Yeah, it didn't turn on. We don't know why. Unfortunately, it knows there's no memory, but it doesn't turn on when there is memory. So, not quite sure what's going on there. But anyway, have a great night, all. I need to figure out where the end stream is, or end broadcast. All right, have a good night, all, and see you at the next one.